welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And in this video, you're going to see a new addition here. So this is our school planner. I know it says 23 to 24, but I've got it set up to where it will go for this school year. So I went ahead and put it on, because I learned from last year, go ahead and put it on the expander disc. And I attached this pen pouch to it. Now, it may need to stay on expander disc, it may not, but that's where we're at right now. But what we're going to be doing, so I know this says July of 2023, but this is actually the month that I've got for August. It's actually going to be August. So might actually get to use those Spanish stickers. Let's set this over here for a second. And if you can hear that, I apologize. It is working on being very late, and whoever it is that has decided to start riding their little dirt bikes and stuff up and down the road, that's what's going on. So yeah, it's always interesting here. So what I'm trying to do is find a particular book. I don't know what I bumped into. Okay, this was the book I had to look for. Because I'm not necessarily looking for the days. I'm trying to see. Here we go. I think I already used the monthlies. Yeah, and all the rest of it's days. Okay. Okay, well here is an August. I'm just gonna have to knock that out though. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to use a little variety of stuff here. So actually I don't need this now because I don't know what I was thinking when I was dragging all this out. I end up going a totally different direction. But I'm going to use a combination of these two books. So this is the seasonal teacher. And I wanted to use let's see, it's the last day. Oh, here's a back to school. Wanted to use this to mark right there because that is our first day back to school, which at the time that I'm filming this is the 29th. So it's just a couple of days before, or a few days before school starts. So what I did last year with the planner that I used last year, so if anybody saw that, saw any of those videos or saw that flip through, the planner that I used last year was a homeschool planner. I believe it was from like 2021 because it was following when schools was doing distance learning. And so they created a homeschool planner, and that's what I used. But this is a regular teacher planner, so it's going to be a little different. But so the monthly for then, like the first month, I think I wrote like every day, you know, what day she would have assignments on. I learned real quick that was too much, stuff like that. So what I use the monthly for, like going forward after that, and what I'm going to do now is I use the monthly to write down days, like say we have like a extra like meeting or extra call or something, and then the days that she has her live lessons. Because last year it was a little different. This year, well, last year was one way. This year is going to be totally different. There's 2 of her classes she has live lessons in every day, which she don't mind that because it's her 2 favorite classes. The only day that we don't have live lessons is Fridays, which works. But that's how I do the monthlies for our school planner. So in this seasonal teacher book, which it's for a big, I was going to use these back to school, and I was trying to look at this washi. So I don't know if I use the washi or not. I don't know. I will go ahead and start decorating. So I'm just going to go down the sidebar with the deco. If you saw my other plan with me, you saw I did the same thing. I think it was my home planner. I'm just going down it to fill it. Cute. I don't have to worry about the weekends either, because we don't do anything on the weekends, so I don't have to worry about it. let's see, I might actually use the washi tape just because up here, let's see, let me, okay, gotta check on something. Okay, I had paused for a second because I was hearing talking and everything. I wanted to make sure, I mean, sometimes where I live at, you never know when the cops is going to be called on somebody up here. So I was checking to make sure that's not what was going on, and it was or I said that they was suddenly riding their dirt bikes up here making all kinds of noise and stuff. Somebody that's with them in a car was talking to them, and one of them, it looks like one of them broke down, which wasn't breaking my heart. And they was pushing it. I was like, okay. So I'm hoping maybe it'll start quieting down now, since one of them broke down. Okay, well. Okay, for some reason, these stickers are really wanting to tear easy. Now I am going to add some others to this. But I'll get to it in a second, so. Well, so much for it not lasting long. That's why when it comes wintertime, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. It is quiet. And, you know, I don't mind stuff like that if, you know, if they're doing it during the daytime. I think that's all for that book. So something else that I wanted to do is I have this sticker album. It was one that Happy Planner released. There's these teacher stick girls, and I kind of wanted to add some of them and some of the deco with it, although they're not real big. but the colors kind of go. I just thought I could go in here with some of these stick girls. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize that I'd already used that one. I don't really want to use the same girls. Especially considering I have so many. Okay. Cat hair. When you got 4 cats, that's to be expected. Okay, and then I think that's different girls. I do want to use some of this deco. Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I can put one of these quotes somewhere. no. Okay, well that's not working out so good. No. And that is why I also keep undo. It doesn't ruin your paper or anything, but you do have to wait for it to dry. And it does dry, I promise. You just have to give it some time. So put that up there, and then when that eventually dries, I'll put one of these quotes right there. And I think I want to put this one because it is so funny. I always love it. I'm silently correcting your grammar, although I probably stand to have mine corrected a lot, and it does get corrected, but I find it funny too. And I'm going to put it on Friday just because they don't have live lessons on Fridays, so I think that's the only like back to school. I gotta keep like a little bit of everything in here, and then I have my Simply Gilded, some Christmas, Wrong. Yeah, I think that might have been it, which I don't think I need any more anyway. Cut off the tops there. And I think I wish there wasn't so many boxes up there, but I don't want to leave them empty either. So then I end up doing that, and it's gets a little. Let's see, maybe I'll put another girl right there just cause it's kind of empty. Yeah, there we go. Move that out of the way. And there's my book. Oh, I didn't write in it. So that's what it looks like, all decorated and everything. So now I'm going to, what color should I use? I think I want to use, for some reason I want to use this green. So I know She has math and ELA every day. And then I think it skips to. Okay, it looks like Thursdays. She's gonna have an extra live lesson, so she'll have science or social studies. And I think that's the only day of the week that she'll have 3. Yeah, I think that's the only day of the week, at least right now, that she will have 3 live lessons is on Thursdays. So that'll be kind of a busy day. But it's very consistent that she has 2 classes every day. It's interesting that it's math and ELA, but she is happy with that because that's her 2 favorite classes. So it works out. It's going to be a little different this year, but same at the same time, just because, this ain't our first year. So, but that was getting the month set up for the month of August in our new school planner. I can't believe it's time to start it again. But that was using this seasonal teacher book with some of the Stick Girls from a bundle that I got as a accessories bundle, I think. So because the colors went, I just added that in there. It's very busy, but a lot of times that's going to happen and stuff. Still got to figure out how I'm going to do that, but we'll get back into the swing of it. But that will do it for this. If you liked how it turned out, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one.